What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with some Destiny 2 updates and the breakdown for the first weekly reset in Season of the Wish, which of course is coming December 5th, and so with the weekly reset this week, we're going into week 2 of the season, so we'll cover some of the primary beats, the reset on various rewards in the new seasonal activity, upcoming secrets in those activities as well, plus, of course we get new seasonal challenges, as well as additional steps for the season quest, and the return of the Iron Banner, but also there's the reset on the new dungeon, farmable exotics and activities for the week, and a whole bunch of other stuff to round up. And so the weekly resets are a bit more interesting now for the next few weeks at least. And as always, I hope you find this one useful today. Firstly though guys, the video today is sponsored by Ridge Wallets, and Ridge produce epic, low profile and incredibly durable wallets which are both super secure and easy to carry, but also incredibly stylish, featuring a handful of different colours, finishes and styles to suit all tastes. Right now, if you're looking to up your gifting game this festive season, you can take advantage of Ridge's huge holiday sale, where you can save up to 30% on orders in the store by heading to ridge.com/houndish. And that includes Ridge's brand new products, such as their ceramic powder range, and these feature pastel colors on a super hard wearing gloss finish, which looks absolutely awesome. But they've also just launched a striking fluorescent color, Hyper Lime, which has a scratch resistant finish, can store up to 12 cards with either a cash strap or clip, but also features RFID blocking technology and AirTag compatibility, so you can always track your wallet down. Plus, Hyper Lime is also available on the matching key case, which silently and securely holds all of your keys, as well as Ridge pens and other exclusive merch available in the color right now. So once again, you can save up to 30% on orders in the store with Ridge's holiday sale by heading to ridge.com/houndish, where you can also enter your email or phone number for a chance to win a Ridge bundle worth $4,000. And so that's well worth checking out. The link is in the description box below, and thanks to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. Now though, let's get into some of the gameplay stuff for the week, and of course, we'll see a reset on the milestones and rewards for the new seasonal activities, so if you're farming those, you can do so with somewhat renewed purpose in this second week. Of course, we'll also see new paths unlocking the coil activity according to Bungie, and then we get new steps for the main season story quests. So as always, firstly, we'll need to speak to Riven, and following that we'll complete the mission Tautology in Riven's lair before speaking with Petra at the Holo Projector, and then we'll need to complete the Chamber of Starlight Lost Sector in Dreaming City, meet with Crow and Petra, speak with Osiris at the Holo Projector, and finally speak with Riven once again. And so the meme of speaking to Riven on the Holo Projector, and then in person, and then in the Dreaming City, and then in the Tower, and then in the weekly Nightfall, and then in Gambit, and then in the Crucible, only joking. But of course there's plenty of feedback about the amount of times we have to speak with various vendors during the quest steps, so plenty more of that to come, but it will be interesting to see what the story component will be for the week. On top of that, in the Dreaming City and the activities, we should also see 2 new Starcat collectibles this week, so I'll try and keep you posted on the locations for those. And otherwise, we get new seasonal challenges. So for the week 2 challenges right here, firstly we have Wish Seeker 2 to complete week 2 of the Wishing All the Best quest. On top of that, there is Inner Fires to get Solar, Void or Strand final blows with bonus progress granted for Scorch, Volatile or Suspended final blows. And then there is Foes of the Dragon, Taken, where we need to defeat Taken anywhere in the system, and defeating Taken in Riven's Lair or the Coil grants additional progress. But on top of that, we need to complete Pathways in Riven's Lair and the Coil. And then there is Dragon's Defender 2 to defeat targets with shotguns and bows, and we get additional progress from Guardian final blows and final blows within final blows within Riven's Lair or the Coil. But also there is Absolutely Stunning to stun champions, as well as the Sun's Fire to defeat guardians with solar damage in the Crucible, and very finally, Precision Calibration to calibrate marksman weapons including scout rifles, snipers, and linear fusion rifles by landing precision final blows, and there is bonus progress against guardians there once again. Something else to look out for if you've been tracking this over time, but we should also get some new Veil containment dialogue, I believe, in the first 2 or 3 weeks of this season, so we got some for last week, and there should be even more this week if you want to check it out. But of course, onto new content, we also get the reset on the Warlord's Ruin dungeon, so no doubt plenty of players will be jumping back in with the reset this week. And otherwise, we see the return of the Iron Banner for the first time in the season. So firstly, there is a new emblem. This is Tributary, and of course it has wolves and bananas on it. But on top of that, we get new things like the Lethal Abundance auto rifle, and that's a strand auto, so that's interesting. Plus Bungie are reprising a bunch of the older vanilla D2 armor as ornaments for the Iron Banner. So a few new reasons to jump into the event this week, and let us know if you plan to play it in the comments section. Also for this week though, Clash and Showdown will be featured in Crucible, and we get bonus Crucible ranks, so whether it's normal PvP or the Iron Banner, we'll get more Crucible rep this week, which is cool. And then for the upcoming Nightfall this this week, we'll see Birthplace of the Vile, so it'll be interesting to head back into that one. In terms of the featured Nightfall weapon though, we can't be certain what we'll get just yet, as we haven't seen a full rotation for the new Nightfall weapons this season, so I'll keep you posted once we do have more info, but let us know if you plan to jump into Birthplace of the Vile this week. For the featured raid and dungeon activities this week though, firstly, we've got the Garden of Salvation, which is kind of fitting for this season I suppose in terms of the Undying theme. But additionally, we have Spire of the Watcher featured this week as well, and of course we should be able to farm the Hierarchy of Needs exotic bow inside of that as well, so if that's one you still need, it could be a good dungeon to jump into. Into the Legends tab, and for the exotic mission rotator though, this week we'll see Presage featured once again, so Deadman's Tale is still craftable this season. Of course, there are also opportunities to pick up a bunch of other seasonal weapons, so that's still a thing if you fancy diving in. And otherwise, we'll see the refresh on the Eververse store. We can't preview that before the reset, but I'll keep you posted with the vendor reset video on Tuesday as to the inventory that we'll see this week. But heading over to Eternity, and for the Dares of Eternity, on top of the core loot drops in there, we'll additionally get Scatterhorn armor, as well as the Wild Hunt armor set, and a few weapons from Season of the Worthy and Season of the Hunt as additional random drops. We can't cover the full Lost Sector rotation just yet, as we haven't seen it, so as always I'll keep you posted on that in the coming weeks, but for the Dreaming City, if you are after the Ascendant Challenge this week, it'll be the Agonarch Abyss, which can be found in the Bay of Drowned Wishes right next to the spawn, so pretty easy one to get to, but nonetheless we'll run some gameplay of the location and all that good stuff at the end of the video. And for today guys, that's what we have to break down for the weekly reset this week, so as always I hope the video has been useful, and if it has, a rating below very much helps us out on the channel. Also be sure to get subscribed so I can keep you posted with more Destiny content, but otherwise enjoy the slightly renewed interest in the weekly reset, and I will catch you guys very soon.
The current. You're so deep into the well.
Guardian down.